What is going on, guys? It is Rexsi here today. We are back once again with another 1 vs 1 ranked duel. Now, I thought today we would play some Hachiman. I don't actually play enough Hachiman in duel. Well, I wouldn't say like enough. It's more or less Hachiman isn't that amazing in duel. Obviously, oh my god, dude, I play against nothing but Lokis lately. Like, holy crap. Loki. This is actually, I think, sort of a counter matchup. Because when Loki goes invisible, I think my ultimate doesn't actually hit him. Which is definitely going to be something. Do we want to go a Trans or Devour Gauntlet build? We're going to get a good bit of power off of the Transcendence start, and we don't really need all that much to stay in early game. But Transcendence just isn't as good overall on Hachiman because it doesn't need the mana. Whatever. We'll try it anyway. Okay, so yeah, this is a bit of a counter matchup for me. I'm almost certain that you can't hit the Loki the second he goes invisible because he's technically untargetable, which is just like a corner, and that's when, you know, they can't be hit because the physics or the mechanics of Hachiman's ult are very wonky and bad. God, I hate playing against... Oh, I heard him too, and I messed that up. Okay, it's fine. Okay, good bit of poke. That's the goal. We got a lot of sustain, like I said. Okay. Just trying not to take too much poke. Unfortunately, that archer actually was able to hit me before it died. Okay. Oh, damn. I actually hit him, but unfortunately I didn't get the stun off there. See, Hachiman just isn't all that great in duel, I think, because his unreliable steroid, I think, is his more annoying thing. Okay, so he was there, he was just hiding. Damn, I thought maybe I could hit him as well. Should have dashed a little earlier there, that was kind of dumb. Oh my god, dude, it's so annoying playing against Loki. It's just the same thing. Oh, clear the wave, try and poke, run. Wait, what? That didn't hit him? Ooh, and then my ult's up. Time to go use it. There it is. And my bracer, ew. I don't have enough mana for an ult 3 just yet. I should have just about enough now. But he's not going to fight me, he's just going to instantly run. Or go invis and then go for a 2. I don't think he has enough mana for that actually though. Nice. Definitely worth. Just for the first blood there. And Order Tower killed me. Perfect. That's what I like to see. And I don't think he can actually get red in time. Unfortunately, I missed that wave, which kind of screws me over a little bit, because I actually hit the wave. I should have opted to not hit the wave, and then just let myself die. But I thought maybe there was a chance of survival. I was incorrect. He just went invis. That's fine. Keep the pressure up. We got first blood. Didn't even count for a kill for him. It was just an assist. Oh, he's playing so passive. It's ridiculous. A Loki player that plays passively? Unheard of. Oh, come on, bro. There we go. Okay, I was about to say. Those some weird juke patterns he had there. That was really good though. We got the stun off and he was invis. That worked out perfectly. We are going to up to back here. Just because there's no sense risking going for his blue. I could have went and did my own blue, actually. Which would have technically been more efficient, but it's whatever, not a huge deal. It's only like, what, like 10 seconds off the timer, this. Not a big deal. Okay. It's just the playstyle against Loki that I have to not mess up with. Because, like, you can only be so aggressive, and if you overextend once, Loki can just sort of, you know, kill you once, and then, like, you get his tower. Like, I tried to record a game, literally last game, 2 games in a row, I'm up against the Loki. These past 3 games, I've been up against the Loki. They have been decent games, but basically how it went was I screwed myself over. I killed him 3 times in a row. 3 times in a row. Three times in a row I killed him. He killed me once, and he got my tower and Phoenix when my tower was still up. Like, it's sort of ridiculous. Unfortunately, there is no kill potential here. Just kidding! There it is. Oh, that's what I like to see. Ooh, oh, man, I love that. I could actually hear Loki's again. Ah, feels good, man. Nothing's more satisfying than hitting an invis Loki, man. It's like the best feeling, I swear. Ah, feels good. Alrighty. Let's get ourselves some defense. Perfect. Alrighty. Yeah, my ult was obviously just to get away my dash that is on a ridiculous cooldown, so kinda had to use it. So yeah, I have a decent idea as to where he is. The only thing, like, I can hear where he goes. The only thing is, although I can hear where he's going and stuff, you still gotta realize that people juke when they're invisible as well, so it makes it even more difficult to hit them. Because although I can tell where they are, I have to not only know where they are, but guess where they're gonna go based on where I hear them, right? So it's a little more difficult than it used to be, because... Oh shit, wow, he played passive there and he ran back. Before, in my first video that actually, you know, got me known in the community... Okay. Okay. In my first video that got me, I think, known and made my channel start to blow up was one of my original videos. It was Uller versus Loki, right? This better be up. Okay. Okay, we gotta go. Perfect. Jesus, that thing's having a seizure. Jesus! Aw, he just wanted a hug from his buddy. Aw. Hold me. But yeah, it was the Uller versus Loki video, and back then it wasn't as commonly known that it's possible to hear a Loki when he goes invisible. Nice. That's really... Damn, I just missed him there. So basically I could read where he was going, or at least have like a really good guess, and the Loki wouldn't know. So I would just be able to, you know, sort of continuously hit him, and he'd be like, I'm invisible, you have no idea. It would just basically be predicting and then being able to hear him. So anyway, he would be walking in a straight line, stuff like that, right? Because, you know, juking wasn't as commonly heard of. But now, you know, everyone pretty much knows that it's possible to hear a Loki. So Lokis, you know, have the strategy of... I've actually played against a lot of top tier Loki players who have strategies to play against, you know, like people like me who are pretty experienced with the sound in game and knowing what's going to happen and stuff. It's pretty actually clever, the stuff that I've seen people do to counter my, or how I, you know, do things. Is this a free FG? Oh. Okay. So yeah, now it's nowadays it's a little harder to get montage clips against Lokis when they're invisible, because I love those clips. But for two reasons. Number one, obviously, is like I just explained. You know, it's difficult to. It's a little harder to predict them because they will be juking. Damn, they will be juking. Oh my god. And you know, also the fact that no, people don't play Loki as much anymore. Oh, I had a feeling he was going to do that. I was hoping that if I did it early enough, he would ult preemptively. I could get that off. That's unfortunate. It's fine, though. We have a minion, so we should be able to get this. But hey, at least we had a cool play against the Loki this game. No, I thought maybe I could get that. I was wrong. So yeah, we are opting to go Azzy here, just because it's probably the best thing I could get. Just a bit of lifesteal. I don't really need percentage pen just yet. I'll go Eggsy next. Maybe finish the build with a Kins. I don't think Frostbound is worth. If I catch him off guard with his invis, then, you know, obviously, it's really good to have Frostbound, but you gotta also factor in the fact that he could ult out out of any situation, and I've also got, you know, my dash as well as my ult as forms of pressure for when I catch him off guard without an invis, so you gotta factor in, you know, the damage of those over actually having Frostbound. A lot to think about. Damn. That was good. I just tried to maintain my distance and hide around creeps and guess where he was trying to flank around me, and based on that, you know, you just try and run away from him based on where he is, because he's obviously not going to go like charge straight at you, so obviously you're going to try and run around where you think he's going to. So he came around from the left side, I'm pretty sure, so I juked more to the right and hit around my minions, so put him in an awkward spot, and he had to use his invis to get the damage of his one-off, so put him kind of in an awkward position. And I was able to kill him off of that, and, you know, hide in my minions, which makes it even more difficult for him to get that auto off. Anyways, yeah, that was good. That was a good game. Hachiman, the invis plays. Let's go over the builds a little bit, shall we? Okay. So. His build, Bracer, I think was okay. I think it was a solid choice. Same with Thorns. Thorn was obviously good. My build, I think, was pretty good. I don't think it's actually worth to get Nemi in here. I think a cooldown play is definitely more worth to have my dash up, my ult, just for, you know, peel and stuff, especially since I already have 10%. I pick up blue buff on max CDR there. And it's only 5 more protections if you have Nemi in nowadays, so it's not that big of a deal. As he was obviously good for, you know, lifesteal. He's probably going to go Beat Stick next, which would have been smart. Maybe Hydra's finish the build off with a Titan's Bane. Yeah, rushing Boots before my Transcendence is obviously the play, because I would have Boots online just a bit before him. Making it a little easier for me to keep my distance and, you know, play around his kid a little bit more, because, you know, his one makes him really fast. I would have went Executioner here and then probably Kins. I think Kins would have been the best decision. You could also throw in like an Atlanta's Bow. There's also other builds with Tier 1 Ichable. You finish Ichable, you can go Boots and then Dev Gaunts, or Dev Gaunts and Boots. It's this other sort of build. I just thought Transcendence would be nice, so you know I could kind of just keep the pressure up early game. And, you know, hope that he doesn't get ahead. And if he did get ahead, it would have been a little annoying, but my damage would have kept up with his. So it's kind of like it's a pretty big hit or miss. It's not as safe, I'd say, because you don't have lifesteal and stuff. And if you do get behind, you have to play super passive. It's really good for aggression early game and, you know, taking advantage of, you know, your early game damage. But yeah, I think that's it for the build discussion. Beads was obviously for his ultimate if I got caught off guard. I didn't have a chance to ult out or, you know, dash away after he ulted me. Also, max CDR is 4 as well for a good form of peel versus Loki. Thorns obviously for another form of peel for when he ults me. He can't commit too hard, but actually he would be able to commit extremely hard if he had Thorns as well, and he just ults me and then immediately Thorns with Beat Stick, or even upgraded Thorns, because he would do way more damage than me. And I wouldn't heal as much, so, but that's where the max cooldown comes in, because I can just consistently ult if I really have to, because, you know, it's always good. But anyways, yeah, that's the discussion of the builds. I thought I'd do that, because I haven't done in the past few videos. Ranked Conquest videos will start up again here soon. I am going to be, if you're watching this, I am most likely streaming right now. If you guys did enjoy watching, please leave me a like. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing for daily videos like this. Anyways, I will see you next time, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.